What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, DJ, the owner and jockey of all stables, back here with another video. Now, today, we have something going on called boosted items. You get 3 times the rewards in terms of breeding materials during this promotion. I'm not sure if it's only Star Club exclusive or what, but as you can see, I've overstuffed my my breeding storage here by getting all the resources needed for me to hunt the next generation grade 6 champion steam burst 900 firm, and also hunting the grade 8. I still haven't gotten the 6 yet, so we are also hunting the Tekes etc. But as for today, I will be showing you how to purify pedigree and get the right traits as well as the coat. So I have a lot of ugly horses in my stables, and after I realized that I'm having this issue, I decided to do something about it. To all the female subscribers that might pass by here and feel neglected because I'm always reading about stats, today is finally your day. I decided to take the best coats I have. In this sense, the only horses I had that had pretty coats were the Must Appaloosa, and then a very interesting coat I found on my Appaloosas called the Rep Leopard. So as we speak now, I'm just trying to get the exotic traits on one horse. For instance, either a stallion or filly that has both top endurance and steam burst as the exotics, in order for me to pass them on the sire that will sire the pedigree that we want with the traits, and also pass on those traits as well as coat while we are hunting the next coat, which will be the Rep Leopard. So for now, we are focusing on these horses that have Appaloosa. In this case here, I'll always write what we're trying to get so that you guys don't feel kind of lost. So I advise you guys to breed with the grade 1s. Why? Just look at how quick it is to breed one horse. These are the holy grail for hunting coat, as well as purifying track surface, distance, as well as position. So we're purifying everything here. This is raw footage of me just doing this without cutting too much so that you guys don't get confused. All these grade 1s will be used to breed the grade 2, the grade 3 and grade 4 steam burst generation. I don't advise you to breed steam burst on the grade 3s, the grade 2s, and the grade 1s like I'm doing. But if you want to breed up these up to grade 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, which eventually we will do in the upcoming videos, that's when I advise you to do what I'm doing. Steam burst is not good to incorporate on grades like grade 2 or 3, maybe on 4, because there's number 1 Hall of Fame who uses that build on the grade 4s, but anything other than that, I wouldn't advise you getting it. So today, guys, I'm just going to show you my paths that I take to eventually reach a champion on the grade 1s, which will breed all the way up. So it starts with purifying pedigree, getting rid of all the traits that we don't want, getting all the misfortunes of track surface, etc, yada yada. And from there on, the real battle will begin in the upcoming videos, where we try and breed everything that we fixed from the grade 1s all the way to the desired grade. For instance, since we're breeding the grade, we're breeding distances like 800 very soft, we are obviously hunting the odds. We don't have an odds very soft champion that is double green. For instance, double green, I mean green in distance, track surface. So we need that generation on the grade 7s and the grade 9s. So all these little grade 1s being fixed right now with the pretty coats, with the right traits, it's way easier to deal with this, and it's way cheaper to deal with this on grade 1s. It takes 3 minutes and a single breeding material, that is the acceleration, basic acceleration, the Bronx acceleration, just to breed one horse here. And bear in mind, guys, 3 minutes. so you're always gonna skip. So it's more like instant breeding. So this is where you wanna come and purify the pedigree, before you breed the desired grade you want. And what is the key for us breeding up successfully that we're keeping is elite lineage. Bear in mind, pay attention to every single trait that we're using to breed. Pause if you have to, go back, listen to me, watch each and everything I do, and think, why is he saying this? And every time I write something, pause and listen. Read and then wonder, what does he mean? I didn't get it. Go back again, watch and watch and watch, because today we are breeding absolutely everything. Stats are going to be perfect, traits are going to be perfect, coats are going to be purified, and we're going to have a beautiful horse that has an exotic coat in the grade 1s. This same pedigree that we've purified so hard and lost so much gold trying to figure out the hidden genes, yada yada, everything will be bred up into the higher grades. So it all started here on the Holy Grail, which is the grade 1s. You just watch what I'm trying to help you guys understand. We're starting here with Master Appaloosas. You understand? We're starting with Master Appaloosas, building a full pedigree that has only Master Appaloosas. Before we go and research genes, we want the probability of us getting the coat that we want almost guaranteed. If you look at this one, it has a whole pedigree that I bred off camera for you guys of Appaloosa mask, or this mask Appaloosa. As you can see there, I'm then now taking it back to go breed with it. Now, what are the things I can advise you when breeding for coat? Because the main thing here we're doing is trying to remove this ugly coats from the horses, right? So the main thing I can advise you guys to do when breeding for coat, have a horse that has plain in the hidden genes, that has a plain coat in the hidden genes. You understand me? Have one horse have that, and the other one have like a random coat on it like Pinto, but the base coat, let it be what you want. Breeding a horse, for instance, what we're doing now, we're breeding Appaloosas with Appaloosas, but the hidden genes, I'm not showing it to you guys. The reason I'm getting Appaloosas back to back to back to back is because I made sure I built an entire pedigree of 6 horses in the pedigree that had that strong Appaloosa mask that's constantly being passed on over and over again, while kind of neglecting or overwriting the hidden genes. So we have a higher probability of getting that coat as opposed to hidden genes. That's what I've discovered while hunting for coat. So that has to be one thing you also remember. So I want you to go back and listen to what I said. In this case, now we got what we wanted from the filly. You see, we got the traits that we wanted. From now on, we hunt the coat that we want. I also bred an entire pedigree of red leopard for you guys off camera. Don't play with me, man. Look at that beautiful coat. Whoa, just look at it, guys. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. It's so beautiful, man. Now, we've finally got a generation of Appaloosa mask or Master Appaloosa. Sorry for me like calling it Master Appaloosa. It's way easy for me to say that. We have this generation, see, Appaloosa mask on a stallion that has elite lineage and has at least one exotic coat, and it's a pure breed. Pay attention. Pure breed thoroughbred to pure breed Appaloosa, and that Appaloosa has exotic traits that I wanted to be bred to a grade 1. We are looking at a grade 1 because why? It's way cheaper and easier to breed grade 1s as opposed to higher grade. It's faster, takes only 3 minutes, like I said, as opposed to taking 40 minutes on the grade 3. So we're just trying to have one successfully bred grade 1 like this that has the coat that we want. In this case, we are hunting the mother's coat, which is the wrapped leopard. Once we get it now as a grade 1, we will then deal with other factors like track surface, distance, as well as the preferred positions. We're probably going to get a lot of middle runners, going about. But now also a huge problem is going to come about here, because we're going to have to arrange traits in a way that allows us to eventually breed an all exotic coat and an exotic trait horse. That's my aim here. My aim is for us to have exotic trait hard and fast, exotic trait thundering hooves, and the exotic trait steam burst all in one horse, while having either the exotic coat master Appaloosa or the wrapped leopard. Now, you're gonna see me research a lot of hidden genes. This is where now it's gonna get crucial. You have to now sort of like research these hidden genes and try and understand what you're working with, because eventually we want to eliminate any hidden genes that we don't want. Here we have Pinto. We want it out. I think I'm gonna write where I say I want that Pinto out. Now let me repeat myself. Any hidden gene we don't want, we are gonna breed it out. In this case, we are focusing on the mother side that has Pinto. The stallion that I call superior coat, trust me, he has plain. I know it because I bred these horses off camera, but I did not want to pay 100 gold to show you guys that he has a plain coat. So we have the likelihood of having horses that from the hidden genes, either from the sire or mother, we either get Pinto or a plain horse. But now you see Pinto is becoming a nuisance. And why is it good that we're breeding with grade 1s? Look guys, look, because it's instant. We can breed as much as possible, maybe 50, 30 foals in a matter of just seconds, you understand? Or a matter of just minutes, not seconds, my bad. It takes so little time to do this. So we got a plain coat. We are hoping the hidden genes is either wrapped leopard. You get what I'm trying to do? We want the hidden gene now, here, because the plain is already passed on from the sire side, right? And now we want the wrapped leopard from the mother to be inherited by this foal. But look at what the game is going to do to me. This is something that pissed me off. How can this horse inherit both hidden genes from the mother? Look at what happened, like from the father. It got Pinto from the mother, and then it got the plain from the sire. These are results that, will piss you off and probably make you want to break your phone if you're breeding like grade 9s or something, because it takes 24 hours to breed a single grade there. So we lost the coats that we want, as I'm writing there. Therefore we sell. You see that we had to research the hidden genes to see what this little mare was holding for us. We go again and again and again until we preferably have a mare. We don't want to have stallions. Why? Because we want to breed back to the father that has the traits that we want, and to improve the thoroughbreed's bloodline all the way until it's like 88%, because I always want my thoroughbreed bloodline high. Now you can see we're still getting plains, we're still getting weird track surfaces, all that going about. All these ugly coats, we are doing everything possible, back to back to back to back to back, non-stop breeding to try purify pedigree. Was this easy? No. Was it easier on the grade 1s? Yes. Is it difficult to do? Yes. Even on the grade 1s? Yes. But it's way quicker to do on the grade 1s as opposed to on the grade 2s, 3s, 4s and above. Like for instance, I told you it takes 9 hours. Not 9 hours, but 24 hours to breed a grade 9. So imagine trying to do that with all the materials it costs. For instance, here we promoted this one up irrespective, because why? We managed to inherit the father's base coat, but we failed to get the hidden coat from the mother, which is her base coat, which is the wrapped leopard. So we are playing a little bit of math here, trying to get that and that. So it's gonna take a lot of trials, guys. And yes, guys, you're gonna have to spend gold. So make sure you have gold set aside to research hidden genes. It costs 100 gold to research hidden genes. Previously it wasn't the case. The lower the grade, the cheaper it was. But then now rival stars just likes ripping people off. It used to be like way higher to research the genes on like grade 9s above, like grade 9, grade 10s, 8, 7, all the likes. But then on grade 1s and the grade what is that? The grade 2s and the grade 1s, it was once like cheaper. As you can see here, we successfully managed to remove Pinto. Look at what I'm writing there. Sorry about me just yapping about. We finally managed to have one foal have the correct how can I put this, traits, almost perfectly correct. Now we have the hidden genes and the base genes as what we want. Appaloosa with the red leopard. As you can see here, we had this mare. Now I introduced her. Why? Go back and look at the mare we just bred. She had thundering hooves and what? Steam burst with elite lineage. She's a half-breed. She did not have what? Hard and fast. And I told you, what is our goal? To have an end goal of what? Exotic genes, all there. Exotic traits, all there. So we need hard and fast introduced into a pedigree of Appaloosa masks or mask Appaloosas that have a track surface very soft. So I was trying to kind of do that here, but unsuccessfully, I became unsuccessful. But look at all the paths I tried to take in order to ideally reach our goal. As you can see, her pedigree had splash white, faces and all that. So I knew that breeding with her was going to be a challenge, but still I did it to show you that we had no option but to try with her. So I had to do a lot of breeding, guys. I had to do a lot of calculations and all that, just trying to figure out what needs to be done, So it took time, but it's perfect to breed grade 1s, like I keep telling you, because it's cheaper and cost effective. And one of the things that I learned through this process, I never knew how to breed for coat this way. I had to figure it out while making this video for you guys. Now I'm making a voiceover knowing, oh, you have to do that, you have to do that. So pay attention when I tell you research hidden genes. I long told you the stallion's hidden genes was what? Plain. Because the same mother we're breeding with, we are not getting anything other than plain. So both of these horses have the same genes. Appaloosa mask and the hidden gene being a plain horse. Here's like one weird thing that I figured out, guys. You saw that on the previous horse she had splash white face and the hidden gene was not splash white face. I discovered that constantly breeding like that, even though the hidden genes did not have splash white face, the pedigree had splash white face. You can even get a splash white face from the pedigree. That's why it's very crucial that I managed to remove anything that was not in the pedigree. So pay attention to that as well. It's something I had to discover the hard way. So I never thought it was like a variable, you understand? So that's why in some of the, like the pairs that I used, you saw a lot of Appaloosas, like the entire pedigree was master Appaloosas, the other one was the red leopard. And you're like, how did he even get here? Because I figured out, like, how am I getting something that's not in the hidden genes? Then I checked the pedigree and I realized, oh, a splash white face is there and I still got it. It was rare, but it happened and I was like, how can this be? I thought I got rid of it, but the pedigree says otherwise. So anything that's in the pedigree, it's a variable. Anything that's in the pedigree, it's a variable that can come as coat. I had to learn that the hard way. So I hope you play back what I just said and just try to digest that for your own sake. Make sure when you're breeding these little guys, before you try and breed higher grades, please, I beg you, have an entire pedigree of only the coats that you want to breed. For instance, since we're crossbreeding a thoroughbreed with a wrapped leopard from the Appaloosas, we're going to have a half breed of Appaloosa and thoroughbreed. Now, the entire pedigree that will be made up in terms of coats, track surfaces and distance the codes will be the red leopard with the master Appaloosa. You see what I'm trying to say? And the distance will be either 800, 900, 1000, yada yada, and the track surface will be very hard. The position will only be back runners. Guys, pay pay attention to what I'm doing. Here now, we've successfully managed to get what we are looking for, but the hidden genes destroyed us. It was plain. We have to now probably use her to cook something. Oh, my bad. I meant to say him. He's a stallion. My bad. I didn't want to say her. Now look at the pedigree. You see now it's Master Palooza, and only one plain from that pedigree. But I knew that the hidden gene was already plain, so it was no need for me to fully purify the pedigree before crossing of that ideal mare that we got that has the red leopard. What is the goal? The goal now is to eliminate plain from the hidden genes. Plain comes from who? The sire. You see what I'm talking about? And look at how the traits are aligned. Thundering hooves with steam burst. Yes sir, yes sir. YouTube, man, I'm giving you knowledge. You see, we nearly bred an all exotic trait horse, but we ain't looking for this type of coat yet. As I'm writing there, I'm telling you, we want plain out of there. We want the plain coat out of there. We don't want nothing plain. But we're gonna keep some of the stallions that have plain in the pedigree, so that in future we hunt something, you know, similar to what we need, because plains are needed to inherit ideal coats, as shown in this video. So we are trying to figure things out, man. It's just gonna take a little bit of this and that for us to ideally get there. As you can see, I'm breeding a pure breed thoroughbreed with a half-breed Appaloosa. The percentage of hers was like 50 or 75%, somewhere there. I knew breeding with a pure breed stallion would push the percentage of the thoroughbreed to 88%. Now here, I was touched because we wanted a very soft, not as soft, because we don't have sprints on the odds. 3, 5, 7, 9, those are the grades. That is soft, but we only have very soft. In this case, look, this was just me showing you guys that look guys, we actually get the entire traits fully arranged on a beautiful horse. And to think we started with ugly coats that we had to take out of the pedigree. Come on guys, eliminate everything in the hidden genes, man. YouTube, I'm giving you knowledge. But here, I believe we got unlucky. He still had plain in the pedigree, and I didn't like his track surface, so I'm pretty much sure we're just gonna leave him or probably sell him, because we failed to get the red leopard, as I'm writing there. The ideal goal here, I'll repeat it so that you stay with me: red leopard, exotic coat, or the Master Palooza exotic coat. These are the only coats that are beautiful that I could breed. So after breeding for as much as I can count off camera, I finally got what you guys needed right here. Right there, guys. I fixed both the mare and the stallion side by breeding those initial two that I've showed you, in order to have a variable like this. See, this is me telling you we did it. Now pay attention to the horses I'm gonna crossbreed after this. You will see they have elite lineage as the base trait, both of them. Another one is a pure breed with 2 traits, the other one a half breed with 3. Or scenarios where you have both half breeds with 3 traits, but they kind of differ. For instance, the other one will have elite lineage Thundering Hooves Steam Burst, the other one will have elite lineage Hard and Fast and Thundering Hooves, or elite lineage Hard and Fast and Steam Burst. Look at the pairs that I had here. Look at the hidden genes and the base genes, guys. We finally purified pedigree. Look at the percentage right there. See, the only variables that we have there are those 4 traits, and we need to breed those over and over until they glitch and give you the initial trait combos that you saw previously, where they give you Thundering Hooves with Steam Burst or Thundering Hooves with Hard and Fast, and give you a random trait from the pool so that you can roll out that trait in, you know, pursuit of either elite lineage or the initial exotic trait that you had. I know it might not make sense, but go back and listen to what I said. That's what needs to happen. So we are gonna breed over and over and over again, trying to ideally get you guys a horse that has it all, man, as a grade 1. And I know there are no events for grade 1s. Why am I showing you this? These horses, they have elite lineage, they have the exotic traits that we want, they have the exotic genes that we want, the track surface and distance. See, now we got a variable like that here with the exotic trait that we wanted. So since they have everything and they have elite lineage, what are we gonna do in future when we're hunting spinners? We're just gonna breed these horses up without locking them to grade 1s like this, and they're gonna be 2s, 3s, 4s into higher grades that look beautiful. You get the whole point of doing this? That's why it takes so long for me to breed. I have to really fix and purify pedigree and breed it up. While I'm doing for Take Steam Burst, yada yada, I'm trying to just have the best combination of traits, track surfaces, etc. on these lower grades before we go up. Now, put respect on my name, you two. What did we do? We did what we said we're gonna do. Now I'll be back, guys, with another video showing you where I actually got the grade 2s, the grade 3, and the grade 4 champions. It's been an honor, guys. I know I take too long to post, but I'll be back with another video. The Lord Jesus bless you. Ciao.